Emmy. Should we go see Daddy? Emmy was really sad this morning when Daddy went to milk the cow without us. And he does it every morning, but she just couldn't stand seeing Daddy go. So we're gonna go see Daddy.
Okay.
You milking right there?
Yeah. It's just so pretty outside. I didn't want to be in the barn. Hey, Emma. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Just milking the cow. It's such a pretty day today that I didn't want to be milking in the parlor. The wind has suddenly come up too. We've been having a little bit of stormy weather all night and a little bit yesterday, and it looks like we're in for some more today. A couple days ago, Buttercup stepped over the little enclosure fence that we have here. This little welded wire thing over there. I didn't realize till about 24 hours later that she had cut herself, her udder. That's kind of bad, actually. You can see, she won't let me touch it probably, but you can't really tell. But there's maybe not that big, maybe a ½ inch gouge in her teat there, and she will not let me touch it. So, so now we've got a 2/4 cow, so each teat being a quarter of the udder. This first one suffered from mastitis, so this one back here, that one there. She got mastitis right after she had her first calf, when Buttercup was pretty new to us, and so we lost that quarter almost immediately, and so now we've lost another one. Well, hopefully not forever, but for now, and she's definitely gonna decrease her milk production even after that heals and I'm able to milk her again. Even if it's only 3 or 4 days, the milk production is going to go down a little bit, and that quarter is going to dry up. And I don't know if it'll come back to normal after that. And if it goes much longer than that, she could dry up completely, and we'd have to wait until she gives us another calf to get more milk. So anyway, so we're praying that heals up quickly, so we can get back up to our normal milk production and have enough to make cheese and everything besides the fresh milk. And if not, well, I guess we'll just be stuck with half a cow. But that's better than nothing. And Buttercup's a sweetheart anyway, so even if she didn't give any milk, she'd still be a wonderful pet. But I guess we better get back to milking. Look at this view that I have every morning. Love it. Okay. See how much faster that comes out when I squeeze her udder? Just kind of push the milk down towards the teat and then grab it. It comes out twice as fast. So I'll try to do it two-handed until I get to the end, and then I frequently find that I need to use both hands to keep up the amount of milk that's coming out on each squeeze. If there's anything a cow likes, it's a routine. They don't like things changed up too much. So I'm going to move her hay over to where she is normally milked. She seems to be happy with that. Buttercup has never been on a halter, but luckily she holds still really well, and we've gotten used to each other for sure. It wasn't quite this easy in the beginning, and you can see that she moves around a little bit, but She's careful around me. She doesn't move quickly, and we kind of have a mutual respect for each other. I will allow her to move when she needs to, and she'll in turn step carefully. And as soon as I get frustrated with any part of that, she'll feel the frustration and she'll get frustrated with me, and it's not a good thing. So we just be nice to each other. Thank you. Good girl. Honey, what did you serve the kids this morning?
They're looking at a glow-in-the-dark puzzle.
Wow.
Hi guys. This is awesome.
Turn it off.
Ooh. Whoa.
And it shows its bones.
It does. Uh-oh, we can fix it. It's alright.
Fixed it. Because
Did
it's a
you?
puzzle.
Good job.
Look at my awesome dump truck.
Ooh. Nice job, buddy boy.
This is the door.
Wow.
The stairs. That's handles.
It's a giant earth mover dump truck, huh?
Do you want to build it?
Lizzie's at a friend's birthday party, and so all of us are stuck here to have fun without her, and it's hard. Well, the day has gotten a little bit windy, but I'm out in the yard transplanting little apple tree starts that have come up. What happened is they've come up from this old mother tree that is on the property. You saw me pruning it last week. And there are several shoots that have come up and actually formed really beautiful, nice tree shapes. And they've just come up from the roots. And there was one other that I actually already transplanted from right there. And sure enough, it was from the root of the big tree. But so that one that I just dug up, I have already transplanted out to the front of the yard. And you know, there is a concern with planting apple trees in a very flooded, wet area. You can get, it's basically like a root rot. But, so there is that concern, and yet we've got that old tree over there that has survived for who knows how long, many generations. And it obviously is doing fine in this type of wet soil. So I thought, well, if I could propagate that, then you know, maybe it's really just a landrace variety. It's adapted to this specific area. This particular little tree that I just planted had, I of course had to cut the root that was attaching it down to the big root that was running horizontally under the ground. But it had a whole bunch of little roots coming off from the sides, so I have high hopes for that. All right, so I'm gonna dig up another tree. There's a root in there about that big around, and it just had this little sucker grow up, but that sucker was fully formed and developed into a really nicely shaped tree. So I'm not going to pull away this root ball. I'm going to leave it intact. I just kind of cleanly sliced it off. It should take just fine. Well, you can see the storm clouds welling up behind me. It's beautiful, but ominous. So I'm gonna say goodbye for now. Thank you so much for watching and for joining us, and I'll see you tomorrow. And I'm gonna get back to planting a few trees before it starts raining on me. Can you see all those roots on there? That's awesome. That'll plant just fine.